Scorpio, welcome to your August 2023 mid-month reading here. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight into your reading. And we're going to take a look and see what's going on with you. Now, this reading is for all Scorpio placements. Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, Scorpio Venus. Oh, Scorpio. What's going on here? It's very interesting so far. Let's see here, Scorpio. How y'all doing? I see what's going on here. Very interesting. I feel like for the rest of the month, there could be a lot going on in regards to relationships here, like your relationship with yourself, but also like your relationships with other people. It could be romance, it could be really any relationship. Of course, we're going to get into it, we're going to clarify. But I really do get here that you are doing like a deep cleanse, Scorpio. You have this Sage card and it says purification. Now, Sage is actually the archetype of Zeus or Jupiter, or in astrology relates to Jupiter. And Jupiter is a planet of positivity, increase, and expansion. So I do feel there is this increase in expansion and positivity coming to you. But first, it's like you got to clear out all this negativity and all these almost like this mucky energy in your life, Scorpio. Because I feel like if you do so, you do have this prosperity card, and it says new moon in Taurus here. So there's definitely prosperity that lies ahead for you. And it's interesting, as I go through this reading, it's almost as if like where you're at right now maybe kind of a struggle, or just maybe just feeling like you don't really know what's going on, or things could feel quite meaningless, or you could feel bored, or just not really have any type of creativity or motivational spark. But it's interesting how you get this, Scorpio. It's interesting how things start to move at a stagnancy here for you. You do have this fire card here, and it says, it's the fire element and it's desire. So again, let's jump in, and we're gonna connect these dots here. But you have the Ace of Wands here for the overall energy for the rest of the month here. The Ace of Wands is very directly related to that fire card that I just showed you. The Ace of Wands, when we're looking for the spark of motivation or creativity or inspiration here to get moving, right? So that's what it is that you're honing in on for the rest of the month, is like the fire energy here. You have the Four of Cups here in your current energy at this time. And the Four of Cups being in your current energy, like again, either this is like boredom, lack of inspiration, stagnancy that you're feeling, maybe even feeling like the lack of desire here, Scorpio. Like nothing's kind of really, I feel like this like libido energy is almost like kind of low here in a way. Your challenge right now is a Nine of Wands. Some of y'all are just burnt out and exhausted. I'll keep it real with you, because how do you get to your challenge is the King of Cups, right? And the Knight of Wands, when you read about this card, this is like somebody who's just burnt out. They're struggling energetically, right? Especially to like keep things going and to keep pushing forward, right? And the King of Cups as an archetype, or as your advice is, can really point to having better self-care. I gotta keep it real with you, Scorpio. And with all this Virgo energy that we're about to have, the sun coming into Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, Mars in Virgo, and Virgo rules like our overall well-being, right? The way we manage our energy and the way we manage ourselves and how we take care of ourselves and how we take care of pretty much everything. So for some of you, your advice is to, start to really focus back on yourself here. But I like this, even though this looks negative, right? And I'll tell you if it's negative, right? I like how this goes from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups, right? The Five of Cups in the near future position. Don't click off yet. Like, hold on, Scorpio, I got you. Trust me. Because the Five of Cups energy is actually where you can actually excel, but it's also where you can actually go to the detriment of things here as well. And I'll explain. Because the Four of Cups, it's almost like you're in this feeling of, almost like you're yearning, like melancholy, right? And the Five of Cups, though, in the future is like you're moving through this Four of Cups into the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is where you're starting to kind of connect back to yourself and starting to understand here, what is it that I desire, right? Because once you do that, it's like you may become a little bit emotionally irritated or frustrated, or there's almost like, like this energetic charge here, but it's almost like you need that energetic charge so you can take the initiative, right? Because when you think about the Four of Cups and then energy, right, this person isn't going anywhere. They're not moving. They're not doing anything. If things feel stagnant, they're bored, or they feel melancholy, or they just kind of like, or just want to give up. But something, like I said, when we get, it's like, whatever this is, I think there's going to be a month where it's like you're getting some sort of divine spark of inspiration and motivation that's going to kind of stir up the emotions in you to get you going, right? Because if you there's a great book called Power versus Force, and it's by, who is it by? I can't see it, but I know it's called Power versus Force, and it talks about the emotional spectrum, right? And so it can actually show you like where you're stuck on the spectrum of emotion and how you can move out of that spectrum. So, but yeah, Page of Swords here, and let's back up real quick. You have the Five of Swords in your outcome here. This is you wanting to win at all cost. It's very interesting. It's not, you're bringing out the stinger, but it's not like you're stinging people. Right, Scorpio, maybe, I don't know, but I think this is more so you're bringing out like that intense sort of passionate energy that it's like you're transmuting it, basically, like you're transmuting frustration or maybe anger or whatever into doing what it is that you need to do to win, right? To start to become more successful, or to start to get the success that you want, or just to start to move in the direction that you want to go. Yeah, David R. Hawkins, thank you so much. Jasmine, thank you so much. Appreciate that. So that Page of Swords being here in the position of something that you're unaware of here, I think it's very important for you to start to just put things in action here, Scorpio. Also, too, Page of Swords is in where we should sort of socialize more, right? Because Four of Cups is when we don't want to step outside of our comfort zone. And that's where you're at right now, right? You kind of just want to be left alone. You want to be bothered, you just kind of want to dwell in your emotion. But the Page of Swords is like, let's start to change some things up. Let's just start to make minor changes, minor adjustments. Let's clarify this, because I believe here you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So you have this growth and expansion and this prosperity that is waiting for you here, Scorpio. But let's see here. You don't really have any major arcanas. You didn't pull any major arcanas. So I think these are just minor things that can easily be adjusted. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands here for the overall energy, Scorpio. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. Whoop. Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, right? It's about the long-term goals that we have, right? It's almost like, you ever write down your manifestations or a vision board, or you just sort of have an ideal of what you would want your life to look like, right? In the long run, that's the Ten of Pentacles. And so it's like you're trying to figure out how you could manifest all this, right? You need sort of like that goal, or that, you need like that goal here. Ten of Pentacles also Mercury and Virgo, and we are going to be having a Mercury retrograde on the 25th of August, right? So, Mercury and Virgo is practical intellect, literally, and having to start to take the incremental steps of managing things better. And that's what I see you doing here, Scorpio. Yeah, look at that. The Page of Wands is here on that Four of Cups here for your current energy. It's just a lack of desire, right? I think there's a lack of desire, right? There's the creativity, or just the pleasure, right? Some of y'all are like, I don't want to do shit. Trust me, don't do that, because this full moon coming in Pisces is gonna reality check the shit out of some people, right? Manifesting either complete chaos and a void energy, or even feeling like things are meaningless if people don't tap into the Virgo energy and start to work with the Virgo energy. I know we're still in Leo season, but that sun is about to leave Leo. You have the Seven of Pentacles here and the Nine of Wands. Some of you are just realizing, like, is the reward worth the effort? And some of you could definitely be experiencing burnout. I think there's a lady, I was just like kind of at glance, I came across her video actually last night, and I was just like, I just want to watch this. And I think her name's Katie something, like Kati. But anyway, she's like a psychologist, a psychiatrist, one of those. She was like describing the symptoms of burnout, right? And it can feel like when we face burnout, the reason could be because of like all the effort is it that we're putting into stuff and doing. Like, are we getting the reward, the pleasurable rewards back still? Scorpio, Five of Cups, Seven of Swords is in the future position here. I think what I'm seeing here is like you're no longer avoiding the problem anymore, right? And also too, like for some of you, it's like maybe you're spreading your energy too thin, Maybe that's to other people, to things, whatever the case might be. And I think this is you realizing, like, yeah, I need to come back to like myself and figure out what I want. What do I want to do? How can I make things better? Yeah. In the position of something that you're unaware of here. Page of Swords, the Fool, and the Three of Wands here. This new moon and Leo did just square Uranus. And I know it had like the Mars trine to Uranus. However, though, it's like we can still kind of throw all caution to the wind with that energy, right, of Uranus, and kind of just let our pride and ego get in the way because we just want to do whatever we want to do. But I think it's important not to, overdo it and self-sabotage what you have. Yeah, Katie Morgan, yeah, or Morton, yeah, and not self-sabotage your progress that you've made. Start to reinvent yourself. Your advice is the King of Cups and the Sun card here. It's doing what it is, again, that makes you really feel happy. Focusing on your own being here, right? Outcome, Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles here. I'm going to pull you one more on this, because I don't really see this Five of Swords being a bad card. Yeah, no. The Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. I think you're starting to understand the importance of your energy and where you're delegating it to. And I think you're also going to be done like trying to step on, trying to walk on eggshells. I think you're really just going to like start to take your power back and draw your power back here, Scorpio, and really start to invest it into like yourself, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles actually is Virgo, in my opinion, as well. It does have a very strong Virgo energy. You can say Capricorn too, but I think though with this it's like you're getting more cleanly in a way. Like you're getting more like you're it's almost like you're sobering up here in a weird way and starting to like get your priorities in order. And I think you're going to be finding and going the route that you've always been wanting to go, and doing the things that you've been wanting to do, especially with the Lovers here. I'm going to pull you one more astrology card, Scorpio. You have this 10th house, the world. 10th house does deal with the public, it deals with the world, but it also deals with our career, our ambitions, what we want to be in society, or what we want to ultimately achieve as well, with that midhaven, right, with the 10th house. What we're striving for, what we're wanting to build. 10 of Pentacles energy. 10 of Pentacles, 10th house. And so the fire element here with the 10th house is like, is what you're doing for your career and the way you're doing things, is it stimulating your passions? Do you feel, I don't know why this shit will not focus. God damn. I got some Scorpio in me, Scorpio shit. I be dropping F-bombs if you can't tell. You know, I got that fixed energy, Leo, Scorpio. But this is really about like doing what you're passionate about. And for some of you, you're like, I know what I'm passionate about, but damn, I just ain't got the spark. I ain't got the spark to create. You may need to just take some time for yourself and just fucking regenerate. Right? Or just come back to the self. Scorpio, you regenerate fucking fast. Right? You regenerate quickly. I think this is just the stubbornness of Scorpio, like having to just, you know, be honest with themselves and be like, you know, let me step my ass back real quick and say fuck everybody right now and focus on myself. Right? I'm a Scorpio moon. I know. But y'all regenerate quickly. Sometimes you just gotta take a little knee, you know? So that's what I got. Actually, I'll pull you one more card here, and you have this wind card, which is movement, and it's directly related to this Page of Swords and the position of something that you're unaware of. It's like start to just move, right? Because the wind element deals with the air element, and the air element is like reinvigorating, right? Reinvigorating your passions, reinvigorating the things that you like, or maybe things that you have liked, right? It's about figuring out what can stimulate you, finding new things to stimulate you. Yeah, exactly. Beautification. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to Sagittarius' reading. So I'll see y'all over there. Yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the descriptions. After I do the Sagittarius, or wait, yeah, I am on Sagittarius. I'm tripping. After I get done with the videos, I'm gonna do a sell here. I'll probably do the sell I did last time for the personal read, so be sure to book it. I'm not sure how long I will be doing that sell, but I do feel with the new moon in Leo, I kind of just feel inclined, or just feel like intuitively led to do a sell for the reads, for the personal readings. So all the details are down below if you want to book a reading with me. But otherwise than that, I will see you.